obviously we have some debt, we have some spending, but I want to ask you, give us, me, and the audience just a little background. What are we looking at here?
So a lot of my debt and stuff comes from my gambling. So
At 22.
Yeah, well, I started when I was 15.
How? Wait, how?
Well,
You had a fake?
no, the casinos just you get to know which ones are tight with the security and which ones are not.
The Minnesota accent it's a powerful one.
Oh, you betcha.
I love it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. But anyways, I was 15. I brought $5 at the casino, sat at a blackjack table.
They allow that? 15-year-olds?
Well, no, but they didn't check my ID because I've always looked older.
Okay.
But
you don't look old.
Well, when I was younger, I looked
Actually, I have a similar haircut.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, if mine hung over a little bit more on the sides.
Yeah, anyways, but I turned $5 into $200 at a blackjack table, and then ever since then, I've just kind of always wanted to keep trying to repeat that experience.
You're into debt for the gambling?
A lot of it
because of the gambling?
A lot. Well, so what I would do is my American Express would allow me to send money, like Venmo money, to my friends off of my card, and then I would just have them give me cash.
Okay. So, what does this gambling look like today?
Kind of the same thing, but
how often are you gambling, and with how much, and what are you playing, and where, and why, and when, and what? Anything.
I don't know. I like playing blackjack. I'll play it. I'll gamble on anything, anywhere. I mean, if I think I can make money, I'll bet money towards it.
Okay, and how often?
Lately, it's been like maybe once every other week for like big time gambling trips where I'm going to be spending, a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. But a lot of times
every other week, so like $4,000 a month.
I don't always lose. Sometimes you win.
Yeah, but net, have you lost or won?
Well, I've lost quite a bit.
But that's all your income. That's all your income with both your jobs. If you lose it all, net, have you lost more or won more?
Lost more.
Okay, so it's not about sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. Net, you've lost, so you've lost.
I never claimed to be a good gambler.
No, of course not. But that doesn't. But you spend, if it's really $2,000 a week, every other week.
I mean, on the top end, it's not always that much, and I don't always lose all the money. But
52 divided by 2. No, it is. Okay, it's like 52. Okay, that's wild. So you're clearly addicted?
Oh yeah, definitely can't get away from it. And like me and my buddies, even when I'm not like going to the casinos and gambling, the bigger chunks of money, like I feel like once a week we're hosting like poker nights where we buy in for, $20-$40 between 10 guys, and then we play like tournament style, like winner takes all. Or
but this addiction, it's obviously brought financial stress to your life and potentially other stressors. I don't know. What have you done to combat it or get help or do anything?
I mean, there was a while there, last March till like August, I didn't gamble at all.
Okay.
Or besides maybe like, the $20, $40 house games, which not really gambling if you ask me.
What do you mean? What do you mean that's not gambling?
Well, it's, it's like going out to eat. It's like, $20. It's like
going
to see a movie.
Yeah, but if you're addicted to going out to eat and then you go and get a cheaper meal out to eat, you still went out to eat.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So you never stopped?
No, I guess not then.
And then what made you get back into the high roller?
I don't know. Just my buddies asked me to go one time and I just decided to, and then I kind of wanted to keep going to the casinos again.
So is your friend group a big gambling group?
Very big gambling group.
You know the end result of this, right? The end result of this is you probably can't be friends with them, which is so hard. It's so much easier to say than do, because What are we without friends? You need a support system. You'd be bored. You'd feel lonely. But also, they're dragging you down, because if you want to get to a better place where you're not addicted to gambling and spending your entire yearly existence on it and every single cent you make, you'd need to get out of that situation. But, like, how can you? It's hard. If you ever sought help?
I don't think, like, really, like, I've asked my friends to, like, not invite me to anything.
But there's gamblers, like, groups. I'm talking, like, the...
Oh, no, nothing like...
Why?
I don't know. I always figured I could, if I really wanted to, I could quit by myself.
And how's that gone?
Not well at all.
Okay, so that leads us to probably the other thing then.
Good old Gamblers Anonymous?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I suppose I probably should do that, but...
Is the debt that we're looking at basically all because of the gambling, or is there more here?
I'd say it's probably a 50-50 split between
really
gambling and then just like
what?
Going out to eat and drinking and just going on vacations.
And you were Venmoing from this first card. You were Venmoing money to your friends, and then they would give you the cash.
I mean, they weren't all super supportive of it.
But they get it.
Like, I'd be, down all of my cash from my bank account, and then I would have to basically beg them.
Do you have rent?
Yeah.
Have you ever missed rent?
No.
How? I feel like you're skirting the line.
Yeah. I don't know. There's been, occasions where I'll take out like a 2-week loan from a buddy just to like
2-week loan from a buddy?
Just to make sure I don't miss a payment. Like,
yeah, that should scream that you've reached like you're inches away from bottom if you're getting loans from your friends so you don't miss the payment so you don't become homeless.
Yeah.
Like, how close are you to the bottom? I'd say pretty damn close from that.
As of recently, it's kind of been like, well, American Express, I used to have a 30 grand credit limit on that, and just recently they cut me down, or they basically cut it down to like my 22,000.
Did they really?
Yeah, they.
That's not reflected on here, so that happened after the statement.
I think it came into effect like June 1st.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about this. I want you to self-assess a score for me real quick, though. Your financial score, 0 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best. Where do you think you are on the score of finances?
0.
Okay. I don't think anyone's super surprised based on what we've talked about so far. But that's tragic because you are too young. You are too young for that, man. And that, too young to be throwing your life away for this. If you want your Hammer financial score, it's free in the description below. And if you have anything that you want to discuss with me on this show, definitely feel free to apply at calebhammer.com/apply. Let's jump into the debt. This is insane. This card is insane.